And speaking about some of those exciting draws, guys, of course, one of them was the one between Richie and Duda in the first game of today's rounds. Richie, first of all, what a game that was. But I have to ask you one thing before we start the analysis. When you came into the playing hall, you looked at the board and you kind of started shaking your head. Perhaps we will check it out right now on the screen. That moment right there.
Yeah.
What was that? Did you expect to play other player, or did you expect to play with a different color? What?
Yeah, sort of. The other player part, yeah. But I mean, it didn't. As you could see, the game it didn't matter too much. But yeah, it was a bit of a surprise.
What were your thoughts going at that point? You put your head in your hands.
Yeah, I was like, okay, let me recall what he played. I mean, I played him recently with white, so okay, it's not. Total surprise, yeah. I mean, in classical, so I kind of remembered his repertoire. I was just trying to adjust my prep. Basically.
And you did play the Vienna, which was quite a surprise for us. We saw you playing it in classical chess as well in Tata Steel, so surely you had something ready.
Yeah, another successful day for the Vienna.
Very successful. It could have been. I mean, with this move, bishop to c4.
If it was anyone else playing but me, but No, I mean, I guess this is just, or also like, yeah, I mean...
It's very unclear, actually. I think the engine is not...
I mean, I'm not so sure if queen takes d5 was that good, actually, yeah.
What was the other option?
Queen d3, I was contemplating.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, like bishop takes d1, bishop takes d5, I think is just very strong.
Now if he goes queen
yeah,
e1?
queen e1 doesn't work, simply because bishop g3 and...
Bishop g3, okay.
Bishop is d3, bishop takes b7 is at the end. And I'm up with some pawns. One pawn only.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still, kind of decided. So yeah, and queen d3 should have been played. I hallucinated something extremely stupid actually, as per usual.
What was the hallucination?
Yeah, I was sure bishop d6. What am I playing? But I mean, instead of bishop takes, here bishop d6. Yeah, it was just okay. And I didn't see, but I mean, I can just
It seems like the only move right now is to take on d5
yeah,
with the bishop. With the bishop?
No, bishop takes d6 actually works, yeah.
Take.
And here, just any move is winning, but like after d takes c4, I mean, bishop takes d6, dc4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, queen, I mean, I guess queen d2, and I just didn't see queen d2, I thought queen g3.
Yeah, queen d2 now
because now even is, I mean, e2 square is covered, so like knight h3 and
rook e1 coming.
Yeah. It's probably over.
The king is stuck in the center, yeah. But even after queen to d5, this game was absolutely wild.
Yeah, I guess I could have still played better queen c8 check instead of, here.
Queen to c8?
Yeah, I kind of, knight h3, bishop e2, rook e1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looked like the critical position, and I wasn't really sure. I mean, I didn't see what he plays, obviously. I felt like I'm kind of safe, but the problem was that I thought what I'm playing must be winning because I'm able to bring in the knight. So I figured with 3 attackers that should do the trick. But
and you were close, I mean.
Yeah, I made this judgment call, and
let's not kid ourselves. This was really close. And we were analyzing it with Gary. He stayed for the whole round here in the studio, and he was really enjoying this game. At this point, I think he was mentioning queen to c5, or perhaps knight
I think it's later
first.
on, because knight f3 he takes every time, yeah. And so knight f3,
maybe not
knight
here.
f3 he takes bishop f3. That's his only trick.
Right.
So I have to do it with queen on c7, which I did actually. I just gained some time with repeating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like here knight f3, right, because he cannot take now.
Yes.
And then we can go again.
Yes.
Yeah, we did go. And then here I had queen c5.
Here queen takes c5.
Well,
it's still a draw. But
yeah, again, I mean, the game looked like it's completely winning, and I had like 1 minute, so I just went for it. But yeah, I could have taken the pawn and
take the pawn. I think this was
the position. Yeah.
The idea.
No, I mean, it's just absolutely incredible, that knight e5, king e7 holds. Yeah, I mean.
And we were looking at queen b4 now.
Yeah, sure, and the king goes to f5. No, it's just yeah, I mean, okay, it's very hard to. I mean, when you're little and you look at these positions, you're like, okay, it's over, yeah, but.
This game must have given you some pleasure, right? Just by...
Not too much, no.
Just by playing it, no?
No, because, I mean, I have given myself plenty of pleasure yesterday as well by losing to Wesley. and I felt like I'm continuing giving myself these pleasures of, you know, throwing away half points here and there. So this was another example. So, you know, I didn't feel particularly happy with this one nor with the follow-up. So, you know.
Well, actually, that was another very interesting game, the game between yourself and MVL. And you had some chances.
Yeah, we could say that.
Once again, you started with the French. And you've played this in classical chess against him as well.
Yeah.
You guys have some sort of this ongoing battle.
Not really.
In the French?
I just sometimes play French, and I guess knight c3 is kind of principles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you feel like you were getting the advantage at any point in this game?
Yeah, I felt like I was completely winning, I guess, in the end.
Mm-hmm.
As also often it happens. But no, you know, I mean, I kind of feel like you're torturing me with this interview because, okay, you're asking me if I was completely winning in -5, and you know, I mean, okay. Yeah.
Well,
So
it is rapid chess. A lot of these
Yeah.
swings do happen. Yesterday was a difficult day, especially because of that last round that you mentioned. Today, you stirred the ship a little bit, slowed it down. What are the plans for the final day?
Well, for the plans for final day, I don't know. I would hope not to be actually winning. Maybe that will be the trick. Just to make draws without being winning. Yeah. Sounds like a happy person's plan. Yeah. Otherwise, it will be a very painful day one way or the other for someone. Yeah.
Richie, despite the fact that you know, today there were no decisive results in your game, still just incredible enjoyment for everybody watching these games. So thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Back to you guys.
Very self-deprecating Richie Rapport.